Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, I'm going to talk about a topic that is very dear to my heart. As you can see, the name of the channel, it's Life of Afro-Asian. So I'm here to share with you my experience as a mixed child growing up in Uganda. And with me today, I have my first guest on the channel. How do you feel?
I feel good, I feel blessed.
So,
yeah.
Can you give us a brief intro about yourself? What you do, where you work?
Alright, my name is Raj. Full name Raju Sonu Singh. I have about 7 names. Yeah, 7, yeah. So,
can you mention all of them?
Raju, Rajiv, Raj, Sonu Singh, Dupal, Lubega, something. Yes. So I'm a Christian. Yeah, so I'm a rapper.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a rapper.
A cappella, give us a cappella.
I sleep like a baby. I wake up with a rock. I'm a god in this room and gods never fall. So, yeah, I act. I'm an actor.
Siving and Nene.
Siving Nene is the good. Yeah, so yeah. Then I studied tourism.
Okay.
Yeah, worked in Rwanda Air in Rwanda. Then I work with Fair Hotel.
Okay.
I manage a restaurant called Boss Bag in town, Kampala.
Okay.
So yeah, and above all, I'm a Christian.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
So, could you tell us about your experience growing up mixed in school? Let's start with your school experience.
Yeah,
From
so
primary, secondary, university.
So I grew up in many places.
Yeah.
My dad used to travel a lot, my friends used to travel a lot. I grew up in Chisoro, grew up in Jinja, grew up in Kampala, grew up in Iganga, grew up many places.
Yeah.
But my dad studied in Iganga with my mom. Yeah. It's very important to know that I grew up with both of my parents.
Yeah.
You know. In school I used to have a few issues. I was very thin.
Yeah.
Then I studied with all my siblings in the same school, my two elder sisters.
Yeah.
Me, then I have a kid brother. So, but they were way ahead of me. So, we used to have lunch boxes. That was our thing.
Yeah.
In school.
Why? Why did you carry lunch boxes?
Because we used to have this thing that we used to eat portion beans. To Simba lines, together. So when people used to line for food, because in my school we had other Indians, so they used to bring us lunch from home. So we used to have lunch come from home. We used to have our special seating area. Our friends
Then
used to come
kids
through.
hate you for that. Then they feel like you're being treated different.
Well, I think in primary there's a little bit innocence.
Innocence, yeah.
So kids never used to mind. So
For
we used
you
to share.
as a boy.
Yeah, we used to share.
Yeah.
Because I used to give a lot and used to share a lot. So we come home with breakfast, lunch, and then your parents pick you up in their cars and take you home. Then I think my mom came up with an idea, like she's tired of that.
Yeah.
So my mom made me start eating school food like in P5. I used to have long hair. So they used to when they're doing preps, I used to wake up early morning and I do preps for my sisters.
Boarding?
No, I was in the school.
Oh,
so I doing preps for my sisters to comb their hair.
Okay.
My dad used to comb my hair, hold those twin things, it's like those cut things. Yeah, so then went to O level.
Yeah.
Then from O level I branched off. I didn't go from sex.
In your primary school, let's say, because me, I went to primary. Then I did secondary, then I did university, but in the Ugandan setting. I didn't go to international schools or anything. So that that experience is different from someone who has gone to the Ugandan setting and then the international schools. Because there are two types of people. Because when people meet you, they expect you have to be having an accent. Yeah,
that top English. then they think I have to shake my head all the time because I'm half Indian,
But what I want to know, did teachers treat you different from your classmates?
Well, they treated me the same, but I think some teachers are biased. In Iganga, most markets are owned by Indians. So they used to tell me if I never made it in books, I would have a supermarket.
You're going to a supermarket.
Yeah, so
how is it going? Is that statement true?
Well, no, I don't have a supermarket from here. So, but yeah, the only thing we had different was our skin color. But I don't think that should really define someone. We used to have this teacher. She used to teach math in primary 3, and this chick used to pinch me a lot. This lady used to pinch me a lot.
They want to see if you turn red.
Yeah, and I used to turn red. Because, I used to have red marks all the time. Yeah. Then they used to beat me a lot. Yeah, so.
I mean, my primary experience wasn't so bad. From, I think, P1 to P5, I didn't know that I was a mixed child.
For real?
I didn't know. I had no idea. But then from P6, I started getting treated different by my friends, especially the girls. Now, for us as a girl, it's a different experience.
Yeah, for
people judge you immediately. They see you. I know. So in primary, I think most of the people I thought were my friends, they bullied me a lot because I was different. Everything you did, you were judged 2 times more, and I was still young. And you can imagine now that whole identity crisis as a young child. You don't know if you're mixed, you don't know if you're Ugandan, because even as a teacher I used to ask her, but why is it that people call me Muzungu?
I know.
Because you know how kids be like, Muzungu uyo, Muzungu tainanga to, Muzungu even with small kids, so they bully me. So she's like, Tofa, you will know when you grow up. And I remember in primary when I was young, because I grew up with my mom, a single mom. We were not financially stable by then. So my mom, she used to work in Tanzania, and I used to be here alone with my auntie. So I had only one green dress, and we used to wear it for Saturdays workout, like school, because we studied from like I think 9 to midday when we were young.
Oh yeah.
So I would have this one dress. I can never forget
that. Weekend uniform.
Yes, I used to wear it every day. And whenever I would go to school, kids would bully me. They're like, "Mane, muzungu no touch your sango." I got my night. Like, muzungu, come here, mukatete. You know that's there. And I used to feel so bad because I used to wonder, why is it that people notice everything I do?
Yeah.
Why is it that I'm out? Like, why is it that that's extra attention, even when you don't ask for it? There is always that limelight on you.
Yeah.
So my primary experience, it was, for you said it was innocent, but for me I think primary was the hardest time I experienced growing up, because I was young, I was confused, even kids don't know how to treat you. Like, it was a whole different experience for me. Maybe I think it got better for me in secondary. So secondary was a bit better. People are more, but you know that extra attention that goes on you when you're like growing up.
Yeah, I think secondary was a little bit hard for me. Because in primary, my dad was alive.
Yeah.
So we used to ball out. Yeah. Ball out. We used to ball out. Kids just ask me for lunch, and you say, "Papu piri piri." So lunch was piri piri. Yeah, piri piri. So but secondary was hard for me because by the time my dad died, my mom was become a single mom, having 4 kids, two at campus with me. So I used to have a shoe. Yeah. I used to be like, dang, like we came from a million from up here to down here. So it was a bit traumatizing. Yeah. So I used to look up to rappers and those Batman guys. I used to be like, damn, you know. So I entered into a little bit of drugs here and there, guns and stuff, because I had to protect myself. Yeah. You know, still have the feel of the cool kid at school.
Okay. Yeah. So you said you're half Indian. Have you been to India?
No, I've not been to India. I've been there spiritually.
So, but do you know your culture? Do you know anything about your culture?
Yeah, so my dad, when I was young, he bought for me that Indian wear, and I used to hate it. Yeah. Why? Because I thought it was the Muslim wear. So I never used to like it. Yeah. I feel like I'm putting on a kanzu, bro. You know. Yeah. But the Indian culture is very nice. I love Indian movies. I watch a lot of Indian movies. I love Indian music. Yeah. I listen to a lot of it. Then I've grown to love my culture. I've grown to buy more of these Indian wares and identify more with these guys. And I think I would love to stay there. Yeah,
well, I've not been to Thailand before. Hopefully one day someone will sponsor my trip there. I've not been to Thailand. I grew up with my mom here.
I think we should run all these videos in Thailand. Yeah.
We are going to Thailand. So, what was it? Have you faced discrimination growing up?
Discrimination here and there, but not too much. But a lot of it from police. Well, so remember when we had a bomb blast in Uganda in about 2010?
Yeah.
So my dad was a victim. So they said Somalis had bombed Uganda. So I looked like a Somali, I think.
Yeah.
So most times we were stopped in malls.
You look like anything too. Different people. Just some people call you Eritrean.
Yeah.
Afghanistan. Remember when the Afghanistan thing happened?
All that happened to me.
Yeah.
So most people used to stop me in malls,
supermarkets,
to first check you like 3 times.
I also experienced that.
And then my dad was a victim, so it was painful both sides.
Yeah.
Like they're discriminating you, and then your dad actually died from this.
From the same incident.
Was a victim. Of it. So then police stops you, your ID. I used to in Nigeria, so one of the police guys there used to stop me a lot and ask me, "Where's your ID?" and stuff. And then when I started ignoring him, then I have issues probably when getting through borders. They're like, "How come you have a Ugandan passport looking like this?"
Yeah.
You get it. I'm born Uganda. I have a right to it. So yeah.
And also like applying for those documents,
passport,
national ID.
National ID. Yeah.
Do you have your national ID?
I have national ID.
What? How did you get it?
I do it like twice. I applied like twice. You know, I applied like twice.
What was your experience getting your national ID?
My experience getting my national ID is, first of all, I'm Ugandan. Because I'm born from Uganda. I'm proud Ugandan. So I'm proud Ugandan. So most times, I use that because not many people knew me.
Yeah.
So when they're giving out IDs, of course, we put in as Ugandans, and the first time I was rejected, same as the passport, first time I was rejected.
Now they're saying you're not Ugandan.
Yeah, but when they see my mom is dark, I'm like, cool.
Now me, I think getting my ID the first time, the reason why I got it because they registered us at school.
Yeah.
And so I was at St. Mary's Chitende. So it was easy, but the passport, then they asked me questions. My great grandfathers, my what?
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I know they ask that everyone, but for us, there's the way they are tough and they reject your application until you have to. It was a whole different experience anyway. And discrimination, I feel like on the girls' side, the discrimination is a bit. How should I say it? Now, for example, like getting borders, it is hard. Like getting a soft border, you get a soft border and they're like someone is talking to you like, hey, katwatu kagamba, but then you get an Amazon, that kind of expression.
But I think if you're talking about my Indian side, I don't. Of course, I love Indian movies. I love the Indian food.
Yeah.
I love it so much, but I don't identify to eat much.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm not being raised by the Indian people.
Now that's what I wanted to ask. Now there's also the discrimination from the Ugandan side, but then also the discrimination from the Asian side.
Yeah, of course. We have been discriminated by also my relatives, my dad's side.
Yeah.
I only know one person. I only know my auntie from TZ. Because we're in touch, then we stopped.
Yeah.
But I've been raised mostly by the African part.
Yeah.
I've been raised by my mom. Then when I grew up, I got adopted. I got adopted when I was a big boy.
Yeah.
I got adopted, so I've been raised in the African culture. I was adopted by a man, by Apostle Grace. So.
Any
Limuganda mumbera segera. Limuganda mumbera.
Did you suffer any identity crisis growing up? Like knowing who you are you Ugandan? Are you Indian? Are you both? Are you Rwandese? Did you experience it?
I think it was little, very little.
Yeah.
But so I used to have long hair, or very long hair like yours. Yeah, like thick long hair. I cut it in P5, so because of like to fit in and stuff, so I cut it off.
You wanted to fit in like the rest.
Yeah, like look like the boys, but I had long hair. Very small boy, I was very thin. So the only issue I faced was when people brought it up. They were like, so are you Ugandan? Are you Indian? Are you Rwandan?
Yeah.
Because my dad was Indian, my mom is Rwandan, I'm born in Uganda, so choose one. But I thought, well, I'm a proud Ugandan. I think I'm a proud Ugandan. I'm proud to be Ugandan.
Me too. I'm a proud Muchiga from the hills of Kabale. Have you received any special treatment growing up?
From people who look like me, people who look like us?
From anywhere. Like,
I've received much of that.
Don't lie. There is that special treatment you get because you are...
Because you're mixed.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it out from probably the bank. First people look at you, they know, man, this kid has money. So yeah, from the bank, then probably from people from shops, from Indians shops. Because Indian shops, when you go to an Indian shop, they welcome you, you know, stuff like that.
Actually, in school, did teachers cane you?
Teachers caned me. Teachers.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Me in secondary, they don't cane Bazungu. I was